Before I get started, let me get one thing straight. I hate 2K and I hate this community with every fucking fiber of my being. I'm coming in real unprofessional because this community has done pissed me off way too much. I'm genuinely convinced half of y'all are crayon eaters and some of y'all haven't even passed the 6th grade. If you've even participated in this community for a millisecond, you know the type of toxicity that comes from it, so I don't care. I'm matching that energy. So now you know the energy I'm coming with in this video. Do not complain about it later. This is genuinely the only community that I know that advocates for bad game design. Mind you, this is the same community that if you point out any blemishes in a $70 game made by a AAA developer, they will call you a complainer, bro. Oh my god, you just can't have fun with nothing. Okay, this is me post edit. I forgot to factor in the fact that to even get a player that's even playable in the park, you need to at least dump like 60 hours to get all the VC if you're not buying it. And for the people that do buy it outright, that's like $60 extra just to get one player. And I mean one player, no badges, just to get one player to like 87 overall. All right, so that's like what they're running you $130 right there. Okay, all right, let's add in the fact that there's a legend edition, which I know a lot of you guys already did. Okay, boom, that's even more money. What, like 150 right now? And now we have a battle pass in that bitch, a fucking Fortnite battle pass. They have a battle pass in a $70 game. Just let that sink in. And what, they're running you basically $200 for a game that comes out yearly. You guys are fucking dick riders if you defend them. Now let's get back to the video. Let me just fully put this into perspective to y'all, because 2K has made us suffer through this dog shit perimeter defense system for the last half decade basically. And because this community is all about offense, no one has even advocated to fix it. For the most part, 2K understood how to balance parts of their game, but they mess up with one fatal flaw. Oh, you got Gold Deadeye? I'm gonna go put on Gold Challenger. Boom, we got canceled out there. Oh, you got Ankle Breaker Hall of Fame? Well, I'm gonna go put on Ankle Braces Hall of Fame. You ain't putting nobody on the floor today. But can someone explain to me what in the hell I'm supposed to do about Quick First Step Hall of Fame? So let me get this straight. Not only does the offense have the ability to explode in any direction at superhuman speeds, but they can also unrealistically stop on a dime on some get out shit and just speed boost into the other direction. All the while, mind you, the defense, no matter how high the lateral quickness or the speed that they have, has no speed altering badges, nor can they stop on a dime. Matter of fact, we slide. And factor that in with the delay on online play, and that's hell to guard. And before you even say adrenaline boost, well, one, 2K22 didn't even have that, so we were just fucked. And two, in 23, you can just literally negate that shit with just holding LT. In real life, defense is reactionary, but in 2K, you have to literally predict what the offensive player does and run in that direction 2 seconds before they even decide. And even then, you're still going to be 2 miles behind the offensive player. Like 2K, was it so hard to implement a badge called, I don't know, rapid recovery, quick shuffles? This is just off the dome right here. Like literally anything to lessen the gap between the speed of the offense and the defense. Lockdown builds practically don't even do shit anymore. They're really just there so you can have a high stealing rating, which you probably don't even get half the time.
Listen to how I'm going right now. So I'm a little stoned, I ain't even gonna lie. So I joined this PlayStation.
Wait, you be smoking?
Okay?
Who, you smoke? Link! How is that possible? Link!
Pause.
I mean, have you peeped the 1v1 court between two guards? It honestly just devolves into a, oh, who's gonna miss the shot first before I start fucking rim running you to death contest. Like, I've seen Prime D Rose and Ja Morant have IRL 1v1s. Even they're not even sniffing that much ground between them and their defender.
This walk back move is so easy and so good, and you'll see here why in a minute. I'm gonna make this video.
A move that is so easy to perform, yet it's super useful. Okay, well, 2K community, answer this question for me. Riddle me this. Is this move's effectiveness a product of A, the offense outskilling the defense, or B, a design issue with defense being insanely slow? That's right, it's A if you want to make a shitty basketball game. And it sucks because I know 2K doesn't really value actual good player movement. They only care about steals and blocks. That's why in 2K22, everyone turned into Prime Braun whenever someone even dared to take a shot within 10 feet of the rim. Never on this god green earth are you going to see 2K actually fix perimeter D.
Defensive movement has improved on many fronts, with better responsiveness and less sliding. This helps defenders get where they need to be, and with the improved body-up system, ball handlers will have a tough time getting free against great defenders.
Now, Mike Wang, don't you dare lie to me, buddy. No, don't you give me a promise and not fulfill it, buddy. I'm taking you by your word. And here's a prime reason why I think this community is run by literal 10-year-olds. Chris Smoove drops a video. He drops all of his thoughts about all the issues that 2K has. It's basically what I said in this video, but just more condensed.
Guys that dribble for the whole shot clock. and then after 20 seconds and a 5 million combo dribble, they do a spin move, they break the spin move halfway, they step back about 10 feet, shoot a 3, green it, and then they get all excited. And it's funny because even these dribblers, they know they're not playing basketball. If they ever make a video with a tutorial, they'll name the tutorial something like how to spam the curry slide, how to spam momentum, how to spam the spin, how to spam this. Even they know they're spamming. All these years, they know that they're spamming. They're not actually playing basketball. And it's funny because if you go back to the And One Street days with hot sauce, you remember that? You remember those dribblers? Even they didn't dribble the way that people are dribbling in NBA 2K. Even they didn't do a spin move and then go backwards and then shoot a 3. That makes no sense. I don't know how this became the meta for dribbling. All these crazy combos that are basically a bunch of carries and unrealistic movements, things that are just supposed to glitch and lag the defense, zigzag. I don't know how this became the norm, but it is what it is, and I think it's hilarious.
You got this dude performing Tony Hawk Pro Skater trick lines with a fucking basketball. He has his 2 buddies in the corners like fucking prostitutes. He's doing spin moves across the entire backcourt. And mind you, during this entire process, if he bumps into your character, he's still not going to lose the ball. He's doing a fucking moonwalk. He waits 20 seconds and then proceeds to shoot a 3 at the end of the shot clock. When in your life have you ever seen an NBA player do this? When have you ever seen a person at your random park do this? Your YMCA do this? Literally any human being attempt a chain of combos like this. The answer is none. It's physically impossible. Thus, Chris Smoove's claim of saying that this isn't basketball is fact. Why is this even a conversation? So what does this amazing community do in response to this objectively truthful criticism? They drop a compilation of Chris Smoove trying to dribble. Yet no one in this community has ever passed an English argumentative paper in their life. Niggas swore that was their trap card. Meanwhile, their logic is, you can't dribble spam, so you can't criticize what looks like and doesn't look like realistic basketball. Like, how in the fuck does that make sense? And to double down with this community's inability to understand basic logic, we got Mr. Christopher London here, Mr. LSK, to put Chris Smoove in his place.
Hey, I'm not familiar with your park game, but I can assure you, just judging off the videos I have seen, whether it's 2 years ago, whether it's yesterday, you're ass. Like, and this is coming from somebody that, like, I'm ass, okay? So I know game, right? These park cheesers will drop you the fuck off. I don't give a fuck if it's not real basketball. That's just the reality of where the game NBA 2K is at. I mean, these kids, like, they got better reflexes.
Let's just go search up the definition of a cheeser, because apparently LSK does not understand what that means. When you cheese a game, you're exploiting systemic quirks or apparent design oversights to gain maximum advantage from minimum skill or effort. Alright, let's just take this example to fighting games, which I know a lot of this community hasn't played because it takes more than 2% of your brain cells to actually succeed in. Notoriously, in some fighting games, there's been something called an infinite combo, which, as the name implies, is a combo that goes on infinitely. Some of these are insanely easy to pull off, and once you do it, you basically win the game right then and there, i.e. Smash Bros. Melee wobbling. So let's go back to 2K. 2K22, left righting. You could not guard left right. You either gave up a drive or you gave up a wide open 3. I mean, have you seen Pro Am in 22? It's slightly toned down in 23, but in 22 you literally need to play with 2 people on 1 person. That's how bad it was. Do y'all remember that one Family Guy clip of the NBA Jam game? I forgot what game it was, but it's the one where you can literally run to the corner, and every single time when you jump, shoot in the corner 3. That's what we call an exploit. That's what we call a cheeser. So I don't know what your point here was, Christopher. They're cheesers. They're exploiting the game. Yes, they beat Chris Smoove. They beat anyone because it's bad game design. The My Team community and the Play Now Online community know exactly what I'm talking about. There is literally no reward for playing on-ball defense. People just off-ball or just zone the entire time. And notice how during this entire video, I never explicitly said to take out these dribble god moves just like Chris Smoove never did. I get it, guys. You just refuse to play a basketball game that doesn't allow you to have a seizure all over the court. And that's fine. In my perfect future, you can look as mentally handicapped as you want. All I ask for is some good, solid defense to match it. Because Lord knows offense and defense is not balanced. Man, this community be so dumb, man. Y'all be getting farmed for views on these type of videos to this day. This community literally be dropping millions upon millions of views yearly on these drippy face can videos. And why is every single one of these videos a light-skinned dude with a blonde beard with black tattoos covering their entire neck. Something about y'all we do not know, bro. 1.6 million views. Are you even trying to hide it? Is this the man of y'all dreams?
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
Guys, I recently found out about an IRL money glitch. Just make a blatantly fake 2K24 leak video, and this mentally ill community is going to fall for it every single time. All right, I'm getting a little tired about ranting. If you actually want real change in 2K, start complaining about the real issues.